If you ever wondered about the bread on your table, this video is especially for you. I will show you what your bread is made from and the entire process of harvesting it. Something special awaits you at the end, so don't miss a moment of this video. Before we start, please like and subscribe to support me. Join me as we explore it right now. Harvesting wheat is a really difficult process that requires pretty good preparation and decent timing. If dry wheat is left out in the field too long, winds and storms can destroy the crop. The quality of the wheat may decrease if the wheat gets rained on and then dries again. Harvesting wheat also requires the use of a combine, a heavy machine that requires training and careful operation. A single person can perform maintenance on and operate a combine, but a large wheat harvest will often take a team operating several combines and truck. Before you think about harvesting, you need to check the moisture content of the wheat. The moisture content of wheat is the most important factor in determining when your wheat is ready for harvest. Wheat is typically harvested in the summer months, after being sown in the spring or winter. The ideal moisture content for harvesting wheat is between 14% and 20%. Perform necessary maintenance on your combine. This will help to ensure optimum performance. Use the owner's manual to be sure of your combine's specific requirements. Start by ensuring the sickle bar is sharp for a clean cut. Check the height and contour controls on the headers for proper ground following. Lubricate all moving parts as recommended in the manual for smooth operation. With the combine prepped and the wheat at the perfect moisture level, it's time to start harvesting. First, adjust the combine header, the front part that cuts and gathers the wheat. The goal is to harvest as much grain as possible while leaving behind enough stubble to protect the soil. Aim for about 8 to 12 inches of stubble remaining after the combine passes through. This helps the soil retain moisture. Keep in mind that wheat height can vary across the field, so you'll need to adjust the header height frequently to maintain that optimal stubble length. If you notice the combine taking in too much straw along with the wheat, raise the header slightly. This constant adjustment is key to efficient and sustainable harvesting. The next, you need to fine-tune the relationship between the reel speed, how fast the rotating reel pulls the wheat stalks into the header, and the ground speed of the combine. Finding the right balance is crucial for minimizing grain loss. Moving too fast can knock the wheat down before it's cut or lead to a messy, uneven cut. Going too slow, on the other hand, can cause the wheat to fall to the ground or clog the combine. The best way to ensure you're not losing grain is to regularly check behind the combine. If you see grain on the ground, it likely means your ground speed is too slow compared to the reel speed. Your combine's manual should provide recommended settings for different conditions, helping you reduce grain loss and maximize efficiency. The next, adjust the reel speed relative to the ground speed. It is important to do this so you do not lose any wheat in the process. Going too fast will either knock the wheat down or cut it poorly. Going too slow can cause the wheat to fall to the ground or not enter the combine correctly. Next, set the rotor or cylinder speed. This controls the threshing process, where the grain is separated from the stalks. Start with the minimum speed recommended for good threshing. This minimizes damage to the seeds. Remember, lower speeds are gentler on the wheat. Finding the perfect cylinder speed often requires a bit of trial and error. Be prepared to adjust it as you harvest, based on the specific conditions of the wheat crop. Different varieties and moisture levels may require adjustments for optimal threshing. The concave, another key component in the threshing process, should be set as wide as possible to aid in separating the grain from the straw. A correctly set rotor or cylinder speed, along with the concave setting, ensures minimal grain loss during separation. If you notice cracked grain, widen the concave clearance. The combine will then automatically separate the grain and transfer it to the grain tank. Next, adjust the cleaning shoe, which consists of the chaffer and cleaning sieve. These components further separate the grain from any remaining chaff and debris. Neither too narrow nor too wide is ideal for the cleaning shoe setting. Consult your owner's manual for the manufacturer's recommendations. Higher grain volumes generally require a wider sieve setting. The fan speed within the cleaning shoe is also critical. Too low, and the wheat won't reach the back of the chaffer to fall through. Too high, and the lighter air kernels will be blown out with the chaff. A faster fan speed is helpful for cleaning wet chaff, but can also increase grain loss. It's best to start with a higher fan speed and lower it if necessary. Throughout the harvesting process, pay close attention to the conditions and how the combine interacts with the wheat. Be ready to adjust settings like fan speed as you go. If you see a significant amount of wheat on the ground behind the combine, it's a clear sign that adjustments are needed. When the combine's grain tank is full, it's time to unload. Typically, this involves transferring the grain to a grain cart pulled by a tractor using the combine's unloader. Consult your owner's manual for the specific procedure for your combine model. The tractor then transports the grain to on-site storage or a grain elevator while the combine continues harvesting. Having a separate tractor driver greatly improves efficiency, allowing for continuous harvesting while the grain is transported. Preparing your grain storage is just as important as the harvest itself. A clean storage facility is essential for preventing spoilage and maintaining grain quality. Before you bring in the first load, thoroughly clean the storage area. Sweep out any old or spoiled grain to prevent disease and pests from taking hold. Spraying an approved insecticide, both inside and outside the bins, adds another layer of protection. Be sure to follow local regulations and use only approved pesticides. Repeat this cleaning process after each harvest to ensure your storage area is ready for the next season's crop. From the careful monitoring of moisture levels in the field to the meticulous cleaning of the storage bins, harvesting wheat is a testament to the dedication and skill of farmers. It's a process that demands respect for the land, an understanding of nature's rhythms, and a keen eye for detail. Each step, from adjusting the combine header to maintaining optimal storage conditions, plays a vital role in bringing this staple crop from field to table. And so, the cycle continues, ensuring a bountiful harvest for seasons to come. If you found this video helpful and informative, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more useful content. We appreciate your support.